Welcome to Muscle Motors, a celebration of raw power, iconic design, and one man's boundless passion for cars. In this automotive extravaganza, Dan O'Toole opens the doors to his personal treasure trove, a collection that stands as a testament to one man's unwavering love affair with cars of every creed and breed. Welcome to Muscle Motors. This episode is brought to you by Arrive AI.
Hey guys, I'm Dan O'Toole. Welcome to Muscle Motors today. We got a great episode. I call it Double Trouble. We got the beginning and the end of the Mopar muscle era. These cars are bookends. First, I want to introduce my beautiful wife, Stacy O'Toole. Thanks for coming. How are you?
Thanks for having me.
And I could call it Triple Trouble today because we got Double Trouble plus one. So, what do we got here? Who owns these cars?
Well, of course they're mine. They're Plum Crazy purple. They have to be mine.
Come on over. Let's talk about this car. Check this out. This is the Demon 170. We knew this car was coming about 3 years ago. Dodge came up with their Last Call series, which was a number of different cars that paid homage to the muscle car era. And of all the Last Call cars, this is the last. And I feel like this car sets the bar for every other car out there. All other values will be pegged to this, and I really don't see any other cars exceeding the value of this one. So this is the one to have. We thought it was going to be in the 900 horsepower range. Turned out to come out at 1,025 horsepower. So when this car came out, it was billed as the fastest, quickest, highest horsepower ever. And then the 2018 Demon owners filed a class action lawsuit. And tell me what happened from there.
Well, they showed that the 18s were faster than the 23s. So Dodge put a governor on the 23s, so the top end speed is 149.
I think we've gotten into this one a little bit. Why don't we go over and look at the other one? What do you think about that?
It's a fabulous car. I think we should.
Let's go check that out.
All right.
Look at this beautiful girl. What do you think of this, Stacy?
She is beautiful. And the Plum Crazy purple is fabulous.
Yeah, when we saw this, we had to get it, right? The 70 Challenger is where it all began. And the 2023 Challenger is where it all ended. And to have both of them in Plum Crazy.
It's an iconic color.
This thing is a 383 four barrel. It's one of 122 made in this color. And that was what was really important to us. You know, having the 170 over there in Plum Crazy, you know, these cars are, you know, important to us. We're not buying them to sell. We drive every one of our cars, right?
We do.
Hey, you ready to race?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, which car are you taking?
I'm taking that one. See, I'm putting him in the slower car because I want to win.
Okay, what are we betting?
We can't say that. That's our usual.
Okay. All right.
You got it.
Let's go. Let's go take these out. Take a first spin, guys.
Okay, let's go.
You get in this car. I'm taking this one.
No!
The 1970 Dodge Challenger convertible is truly a masterpiece in the world of classic American cars. With its sleek and powerful design, it was one of the most popular cars of its era. The convertible version of the Challenger was produced in limited numbers, making it a rare collector's item coveted by car enthusiasts worldwide. My car is offered in Plum Crazy purple with a white bucket seat interior. It makes for an exceptional color combination, coupled with the 383 V8 makes it just an incredible car. If you're looking for a great collector car, please check out the 1970 Challenger, a timeless option that will always be popular.
Game on. She's going down, man.
Dan thinks he's going to win, but we'll see. Stay tuned when Muscle Motor returns and see who the winner is.
This episode is brought to you by Arrive AI.
ready for this?
You got your pink slip?
You betcha, baby. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, here I go.
Hey, Slowpoke!
Let's go.
Love the sound of this engine.
I think I'm winning, guys. What do you think?
Hey, you! Drive it! Show me what you got.
Okay, we got the finish line up ahead. What I'm gonna do, she thinks she's won because she's ahead of me on this single lane road. But I know that there's a stop lane and a turn lane ahead, and I'm gonna go sneak by and win the race. We got a red light, which is perfect. Here we go. Somebody just won. Never saw me coming. Nice try, Stacy. Next time, we'll see what happens, but looks like I'm the winner.
This episode is brought to you by Arrive AI.
Let's take this baby for a drive.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Now you can beat me.
Who do you think won that race?
Oh, honey, you did.
Nice try. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. Absolutely.
Hey, I think because I won, maybe I really lost. So we got two purple cars. What do you think?
I love these two purple cars. I think the fact that they're bookends is just so cool.
Yeah, you know, both Plum Crazy purple, both have the black spoilers, right?
Yeah.
It's literally the first Challenger 1970 and the last Challenger SRT Demon 170 from 2023. That's really cool.
I'm super excited to have these in our collection.
Yeah, we weren't even looking for this, were we?
We were not, but you kind of have a meet them car problem and watch all the cars coming through and you pick your favorites, you put a price that is your upper limit on the car, and if you can buy it for under that upper limit, sometimes you do. And you did on the purple one.
Yeah, this car went through and it didn't hit the reserve. So I reached out to, the bid goes on. I think we went back and forth like 6 times, and they were able to finally call back and say, hey, you got a Plum Crazy Challenger.
Which was actually kind of a surprise. I don't think you really thought you were going to be able to get it.
No, I didn't. And I don't want to be emotional, right? You
Right.
lose money when you get emotional. I would say you make your money
When you buy.
when you buy right, not when you sell. So you got to buy right to sell right. Classic cars, though, guys. You know, you get to enjoy them. They appreciate, and they're very liquid. So I think classic cars are one of the best investments. I think we've always done great, right?
You have always done well buying them, and they have saved our bacon more than once. Dan has always been an entrepreneur, and sometimes when you have a company, it doesn't work the way you think it's going to work, or the economy changes. And when we have had to sell a car, we have done it to put food on our table, clothe our children, make house payments. So these have been our bank account for 25 years.
We've got a great asset base in cars that we've accumulated over our whole marriage, right?
We do. And they've kept us going. So what else can you tell me about this Challenger? Because I know you know all the granular details.
Well, you know, 1970 was the first year, so you could get a 340, 383, or the 426 Hemi. So this is a 383. The new Demon 170 that we have it's actually a Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. Do you know what the SRT stands for?
What does the SRT stand for?
Street and Racing Technology.
So fast?
Fast. Dodge cornered the market on fast. Let's see how fast we can go right here.
Okay, in their day, this car was fast.
It was fast. It's not so fast today, but
Technology has changed.
it has changed. You know, reliability. You know, you push a button, the car starts today. You know, you have to crank these things.
This episode is brought to you by Arrive AI.
So let's talk about the Demon 170. You know, we talked about this car, the 170, which is the bookend of this car on the other end. Dodge came out with the Last Call series, and that is the last. Tim Kadeskis just retired from Dodge as the CEO. That guy pushed the last 10 in the Brotherhood of Muscle. I really loved having that guy be the CEO of Dodge.
And he was a wonderful man. So when we were waiting for the Demons, you called Dodge Concierge and talked to them a lot. And they were really helpful. Can you talk about some of those experiences?
I got to give a shout out to Sarah at the Dodge Demon Concierge line. Sarah was awesome. You know, when you're just excited about having 2 Demon 170s on order for a couple of years, you want to check the status from time to time.
We go into production, from time to time, we check a lot.
Tell our viewers why we're calling, what that's about.
So Demon has some gifts with purchase that comes with the car. And there's a decanter set that has the Dodge Demon logo on it that you have to call in and order, but at no cost if you purchase the car. What else do they have? They have a couple of...
You got a dash plaque?
The dash plaque, yes, that you can personalize.
And it says, they all say this car made for, and then you have 16 characters, including spaces, to fill in the 4. You kind of want to come up with something that's evergreen, not just like made for Dan O'Toole or for Muscle Motors or whatever. I've got a Sublime Green Demon 170, that's mine. Stacy's got the Plum Crazy purple. I'm leaving that to her. I went with my homage to the Wedding Crashers. Mine says, this Demon 170 built for speed, not comfort. And the way I got comfort, because it's more than 16 digits, I used the number 4. So if you see my car out there, it's gonna say built for speed, not comfort, because that's what the Demon 170 is all about. Stacy, you're on your own. What are you gonna do on yours?
I'm still struggling with that one.
You know, one cool thing about the Demon 170s, they run on E87 fuel, ethanol, and so they're called alcohol injected. So, you know, to me, the cars are foolproof or foolproofed, because, you know, 170s all the way. So that's something we may be kicking around. The other cool thing about the Demon 170, 0 to 60 in 1.66 seconds. It does a quarter mile at 151 miles an hour.
If you can hold it on the road.
And the car will do a wheelie off the line. So there's actually a parachute available for it. And it's one of the only cars that pulls 2 Gs when you take off in it. So hold on tight. These are all things we're thinking about in trying to come up with her dash plaque, but you know, hold on tight, you know, we could go a lot of ways with that. So anyway, so the Demon 170, last year of the gasoline engine on the Dodge supercars.
Tim Kadeskis did it right.
Here's a fun story. Motor Trend did a cover story on the Demon 170, and the thing all sold out. And I really missed it. I said, let's find some issues. So we found 6 issues in the aftermarket, right?
Yes. I searched high and low for those, and I found them.
And I said, hey, I want to send these to Dodge and see if we could get Tim Kaneskis to sign
I
these.
thought he was crazy. I thought there's no way Tim is going to be signing.
You also wanted me to get permission up front. You said, why don't you reach out and see? I said,
I also only wanted you to send 2 because I was afraid you wouldn't send them all back.
well, the thing was, I said, if we reach out and he says no, then we can't send them in. But if we send them in, you might as well just sign them, right?
Better to ask forgiveness and permission. You always say.
You learned that. Thank you. Just don't use that on me.
Yeah. Okay, it sounds like fun.
So we put this great care package together. We put a Sharpie in there, all 6 magazines.
Tried to talk him out of it, and he insisted.
We had family pictures, right?
Yes.
Of us with some great Mopars. Wrote a handwritten letter. Even had some emails that we had sent to Tim in the past that he responded. We made copies of those. And we put a FedEx return envelope in there. No postage required, right?
Yeah, we tried to make it easy.
Yep. Just sign and send. So the cool thing was we had the tracking number of the reverse envelope coming back to us, and I kept checking it to see if it was in the stream to come back to us, and it never came back. We never got it.
And I thought I was right, and he was wrong, and I was worried.
So one day the doorbell rings and it's FedEx, and they brought back the magazines, right? We got all 6 of them. An empty box with just 6. Didn't get our Sharpie back or our family pictures or anything, but we got 6. And we opened it up and looked at them, and there were just 6 unsigned.
Yeah, nothing was on the cover, no signature. I thought, oh.
And what did you say? You said, I told you so.
Yeah, I said, I didn't think he was going to do it. I told you so. But at least we got the magazines back, which was more than I expected.
You said I was greedy.
I did think that.
You said I went for 6. I should have just sent 2, right?
I did.
So Stacy was having this I told you so moment.
I kind of was.
And guess what? We'll be right back.
With Muscle Motors.
This episode is brought to you by Arrive AI.
Okay, so we opened the package. We got the 6 magazines out.
No signature that I can see on the cover.
And you were telling me I told you so. You were greedy. You shouldn't have done it. And I said, hey, did you open up to the story?
And I said, he's not going to open up every magazine and take the time to sign that.
So I said, let me show you. And I opened it up to every page to the story, right?
All 6 were signed. Dan was right. I was wrong, and that hurts. I'm telling you, that hurts.
So
But I'm
yeah.
glad. I'm excited.
So hey, thanks Tim for doing that. If you're out there, you still are the man. And we have 6 signed Motor Trend editions of the Demon 170 that are signed by you, and that's really awesome. We love those. So fun times. And I got to win again, which is always
Doesn't happen often, so he really enjoyed it.
you got to enjoy the small victories, right? Hey guys, I'm Dan O'Toole,
And I'm Stacy.
and we'll be back next time on Muscle Motors.
This episode is brought to you by Arrive AI.
Hi, I'm Dan O'Toole, and this season on Muscle Motors, we kick things off with a purple dream machine, the legendary Plum Crazy purple Dodge Challengers roaring back to life in all their glory. Then we roll the clock back to 1959, taking you inside one of the most stunning American classics ever built, the iconic 59 Cadillac convertible. Next, I hit the road with the former mayor, cruising through Indiana in a bold, bright, completely one-of-a-kind orange Oldsmobile. Looking for trouble, we head straight into the shadows of the Batcave to check out Batman's legendary ride, the original Batmobile. Then, buckle up because we're going out of this world with a futuristic, one-of-a-kind spaceship car that you simply have to see to believe. I even tap into my inner 007 as I unveil my sleek, stealthy, show-stopping black Corvette. And since Indiana is racing country, I'm taking you inside my personal world of speed with my authentic pace car collection. Still hungry for Corvettes? We head straight back to the legendary Corvette Museum to satisfy every gearhead's cravings. Then, nothing beats pure American muscle like a classic red Mustang. We keep the engines roaring with a true workhorse turned masterpiece, a beautifully restored 1960 GMC pickup. And to close out the season, we're heading to the big stage, the Mecum auction, where I buy, sell, and trade the next generation of classic legends. So buckle up. This season of Muscle Motors is horsepower, history, and heart like you've never seen before. Stay tuned. Muscle Motors is just getting started.
Until next time, keep your engines running, your tires burning, and your love for cars alive. Thanks for watching Dan O'Toole's Muscle Motors. Drive safe, and we'll see you on the road. Muscle Motors.